on my own at uni, trying to cope with waking up myself in the morning. Doesn't happen. I have 3 alarm clocks, okay? One of them actually has no batteries at the moment. It doesn't have any batteries at the moment, so that's useless. It just made this kind of like beep beep beep, beep beep beep, beep beep beep, beep beep beep, beep 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 noise for like 10 minutes until I got up and turned it off. But I could always go back to sleep afterwards, you see. That was the downside. I have another alarm clock somewhere. I think it's in my bedroom. Can't be bothered going to find it for you, I'm afraid. Sorry, I don't care that much. It makes this amazing, like, proper crowing. Like, proper, like, cock-a-doodle-doo! Apart from more awesome. Like, the room I was in last year, my friend Kerry was in the room below me, and she could hear my alarm clock in the morning. And on those mornings where you just like to pretend that your alarm's not going off, and like you just like take the top pillow and just like pull it over your head, and you're like, if I can just live through this for maximum of 60 seconds, surely, right? Then it will go away, and then I can go back to sleep. And of course, at that moment, you're not thinking about why you set the alarm in the first place, or you know what the purpose of that alarm was. At that point, you have no higher like cognitive function other than must have sleep, accompanied with drooling, sympathetic innervation right there. Kerry could hear my alarm through the floor, and one day she commented on this cockerel. I haven't really used it since. That was quite embarrassing. When people think that you need an actual live rooster in your room to wake you up, because it sounds quite realistic, right? When people think you need an actual live rooster to wake you up in the morning, that's embarrassing. Like, where would I keep it? In my wardrobe? I mean, ew, no. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. I've lost all reasonable track of anything I was talking about. Okay, well, after actually having to stop recording and go back and look at what I was recording before, I've remembered where I was going with this conversation. I was talking about how many alarm clocks I had. Right, okay. We did the one that has no batteries, the one that makes noises like a rooster, which was really embarrassing and therefore I stopped using, and then my phone. And the phone's all very fine and well. It's all very fine and well having an alarm clock on your phone. It's fine, it means I have it next to my bed, you know, I carry it with me, you know, it means if I know I'm going to be out on the lash the night before, I can set my alarm on the go, you know, it's good. It means it's generally in my pocket, so therefore it's going to be in the same room as me. However, massive negatives about having your alarm on your phone is that if your phone is not on silent, every text message you receive will wake you up. And especially if you've been out on the lash the night before. This generally means messages from drunk friends at ridiculous times in the morning, as in like 9 o'clock, even as late as 11 o'clock. I mean, what? That was a joke. No, it wasn't. It just wakes you up when you could be using your sleep, you know? And then because you get used to not waking up to the text messages, the alarm has to be pretty loud. What's even worse is when you have your alarm set for a time. Like, I'm a massive, massive advocate of the afternoon nap, right? And I always set my alarm so that I wake up at a specific time in the afternoon. Like, I'm only allowed an hour or two sleep in the afternoon, because otherwise you just don't sleep at night, right? And so I set my alarm for, like, you know, a couple of hours to sleep. But then if you forget to change your alarm time, A, you sleep through everything that you have the next morning when you go to bed that night, and 2, the alarm goes off at the same time every day, so you might be, for example, I don't know, in a practical, you know, cutting up stuff with your hands in gloves and covered in formaldehyde, and, you know, when your alarm starts going off in your pocket, it's really loud, it vibrates, not in the way you're thinking, no. It's genuinely very frustrating. Gloves have to come off, lab coats, or derobing of lab coats occurs, and meanwhile a lot of demonstrators look at you. References are made to whether you are asleep, why you would have been asleep to this time, and many other stupid comments from demonstrators who think, pardon me, I just burped mid-conversation there, not cool. From just stupid comments from demonstrators who think that it makes them cooler to make you even less cool than you already are. Yeah, pretty much. For some reason, my whole room looks yellow. It's because college has these stupid energy saver bulbs. Don't know if you've ever experienced energy saver bulbs. They just make everything look yellow. They're not really light. I have this lamp right here. Ooh, it goes brighter. Ah, awesome. I have that lamp right there, which is making me look less yellow. I don't look like I'm ill anymore. Improvement. Slight improvement. I know these walls are actually white. My face isn't usually yellow. Scurvy! I don't usually have scurvy, so therefore I'm not usually yellow. Neither am I a Simpson, because I have 5 fingers and 5 toes, but my foot is in a sock. Ooh. It's a great waving with my foot. I might look back on this and realise what utter nonsense I've been talking tonight, or else I might look back and go, that looks really funny, but only because I'm sleep deprived. But either way, I am quite tired, so I think I might even go to bed.